Alright students, let's talk about Cornell Notes for a few minutes. I've got this video and then I'll put one more on and kind of put them together. So Cornell Notes is a way to use a note-taking system to be very effective in learning the information. We use it all the time in AP Euro and in some other classes. Topic: Cornell Notes, essential question: how do Cornell Notes help students study? And as we'll see through this system and the notes that I'm going to show you, that there is a system to it that enables students to actually learn while they are taking notes. So here it says Cornell Way, create a format. I'll provide a format for you. Organize your notes, review and revise, which is very important. Note key ideas, exchange of ideas, link learning, learning tools, written feedback, address your feedback, and then your reflection. So this whole process right here will enable you to not only take notes, but remember them and use them for future uses, such as tests. Okay, so the format, and this is the format specific to my class. You'll see the front page of your Cornell Notes. Questions over here, 2 higher level thinking questions. When you finish your notes, you write 2 questions over here pertaining to whatever we're studying. Name, class, so that would be, AP Euro. Page number, oftentimes I will assign a reading during the week that you need, chunked from 200 to 225, and those are the pages so you can keep track of your readings. What period we are, I believe AP Euro is going to be 2nd period next year. Date, topic, essential question. If there's not an essential question, you need to write one. You put your main ideas over here and then your notes right here. Now when you flip it over on the back, you need to fill the remainder of the notes and then write a nice summary at the bottom. The summary has some more specific things that we'll see on the notes in a few minutes. Now, why take Cornell Notes? The curve of forgetting. So the curve of forgetting, if you take no notes or notes that you just take them and you just leave them, you'll see after day 1 that the amount that you retain, 50%, 100%, the amount that you retain significantly or drastically drops. So by, and I kind of have to get out of the way here, by day 30, it's almost nothing. But with Cornell Notes, if you on day 2 take 10 minutes to review your notes, you take 10 minutes on day 2, review notes, it's going to help you retain some stuff. Day 7, take 5 minutes, just look over your notes, review them, go back through, and then by day 30, take 2 or 4 minutes to review your notes, and you're going to retain a lot more. So throughout a semester, which is approximately 4 or 5 months, you can see that if you go back at periodic times and just look through your notes, that it's going to help you retain stuff for the test, final exams, and or AP test at the end of the year. Alright, note-taking tips. The use of the 10-2 method. 10 minutes, take lecture or notes. So as you're taking your notes, after 10 minutes, take a break. 2 minutes to share and or review your notes. So you're taking notes, take some time, take a break, look over what you've copied or written down, and then 2-minute summary. Whether it's a summary up here in your head or you're actually writing something to summarize and then repeat the process. Now my notes that I'm going to be posting on YouTube will all be less than 10 minutes. So this is a perfect scenario for using the 10-2 method. You take 10 minutes of notes, you can pause the notes, you can look through them, take your notes, do what you need to do, take 2 minutes to share if you're working with a partner and or review them, and then write your summary. And it's the perfect method to taking good notes. Now, this is our last board. What I'm going to do now is take out some notes from a current student in AP right now, AP Euro, and show you the process that she has taken to go through some notes and what I'm expecting for this year. All right, thank you. All right, class, let's take a look at these notes. Very similar to the ones that I was talking about in on the chalkboard and the dry erase boards. You can see the name, class, page numbers, period, date, topic, essential question. Questions that you would use after you take your notes. higher level thinking questions. Write your main ideas over here. Notes, this stamp box is something that I use to keep track of your notes during the week. I'll give you a stamp. And then on the back side, we have more area to take notes, and then at the bottom we have a summary, and I would like to talk about this for a second. The summary, please include big ideas, all key details, a link to new thinking, level 3 thinking. Did you apply, evaluate, predict, hypothesize, if then, judge, assess, and justify? These are all things that are essential when you are writing your summary to make sure that you have some good ideas and you are able to make sense of your notes. Now, I do have a student here that took some notes for me this year, and you can see that they got their name, they filled out everything correctly. This is from chapter 29, 928 through 933. They have a topic, essential question. Their questions over here aren't necessarily higher level thinking questions, but nevertheless they're on there. Over here on the left hand side we have the main ideas and then the notes that she's taken. What you can't see on this copy that I made is that she has gone back through and she has highlighted some of the more important parts that make sense to her. On the back is the remainder of her notes. In AP, for our notes, you will always be expected to take front and back. And then down here in the summary, you can see that she has filled every line, which is the expectation, and that she has used some of this instructions that I just discussed, including big ideas, all key details, link to new thinking, as well as evaluate, predict, hypothesize, if then, judge, assess, and justify. So that is the gist of Cornell Notes and the expectations for AP Euro.